Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where once again, we're on a different version. We are now on version 2.72, which is still considered technically to be a beta version. Now, Paradox have said that they found the performance issue and have fixed it. I did a little bit of testing. It does certainly feel faster, maybe not back to the original speed, but it's pretty close. So that's great. But there is one more thing that I want to talk about, speed-wise, and it's not performance. It's just the fact that at this point, if we wanted to conquer the whole galaxy, it would take many, many, many more years to build up the influence. But it wouldn't be particularly difficult, because every war that we win makes the Galactic Entente weaker and us stronger. Like, I don't see a scenario where they can properly resist us. So what I'm gonna do, for the sake of time, is I'm going to note down that we have 77 influence right now, and let me just get that noted down. And I'm actually going to cheat for the influence just to speed this up. Like, this is just a time skip, just to make it a little bit more efficient. Now, one thing I'm unsure of, can we exceed the cap when we cheat for influence? Let's find out. Influence 5,000. Nope, can't exceed the cap. Okay, but with that in mind, we can now come up over here, and we can just claim everything, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to claim literally everything in the Galactic Entente. So we'll do that. They have a little bit down over here as well that we can claim. And this is just something that we would just be time-gated from. But I want to have this series done relatively soon, so I'm not really feeling any issues with this. So is that the entire Pilsimius League? I feel like it is. Okay. That brought us down to 950. Okay, there we go. It just took a little bit to process it. That makes more sense. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to unpause here, go up to faster speed. Or rather, fastest speed. And it seems to be about 5 seconds per day now, something like that, which is a whole lot better than the 10 to 16. That's for sure. Yeah, this is definitely going faster. So that's excellent. Now, I do want to wait until we declare war for us to actually finish off those claims, just because that makes it a lot more efficient. Just for me. So that is something that I am going to do. And like I said, I would normally not put in the influence this way, but I feel perfectly comfortable doing this because it's just a time speed up. And with the game going this slow, it should have finished already, is the thing. It's been going for a very, very long time, mostly because of the perennial Stellaris late game lag. So this is just a way to get around that. Okay, our truce is officially up. Which means, as soon as this month tick is over, which it now is, we should be able to declare war on them. Utilizing our claims. Declare war.
We have declared war.
Fantastic. So now I'm going to get us another 1,000 influence. And now we're going to work on claims for a little bit. Because we're at war with all of them, we don't have to do it faction by faction now. And we can just do it with their entire at-war group. So we can just go through and claim everything. Which is exactly what I'll do. So we'll just go through like this. Okay, we'll make those claims. We'll grab ourselves additional influence. And this would probably be ultimately like, what, total, like 4 wars? To get all this, probably, in terms of our influence generation. And we'd be looking at probably 50 more episodes for that. So that's why I'm willing to do this, because I want this done before episode 200. And that is simply not going to happen without speeding up the claims process. So it's just a matter of making this go a little bit faster. Okay, so we have claims on everything in the north, I believe. Yes. Yes, we do. So now time to get claims on everything in the south. Which, whenever we have this claims pane open, that always slows the game down massively, even while paused. Which is one reason why I'm paused while doing this. The other reason, of course, we're at war. Okay, we'll grab those, grab more influence. This is just being used as an accelerant for the series. Because I don't really see a scenario in which we lose any of these wars. So I'm content just combining them all together. Okay. So we'll go ahead and grab that, and more influence. Because yes, claiming all of this costs just a silly amount of influence. And this is why, in future, I'm probably going to go something that has free CBs. More influence. Claim all the things. There we go. More influence. Claim all the things. And we still have many more things to claim. Like, the fact that we're burning through our influence this quickly, just to make these claims, that tells me that I've made the right choice here. I'm fairly confident in this. Okay, let me scroll over. There we go. Now we'll make a few claims over here. There we go. Grab more influence again. Perfect. And now we'll come over here. We're going to need at least one more round of influence grabbing. Okay. We'll make these claims. And just a little bit more. We may even need one more round of influence here. So ultimately, we want to enforce demands with this particular war goal, if we can. And boy, I hope we can. They should, in theory, be weak enough that we can just steamroll them, is the hope. Okay. Is that everything? I think that's everything claimed. I'm just going to go through and double check here. These can't be claimed. I believe this is correct. Okay. So, with that, we should be ready to begin our war. So let me just scroll down to our fleets down here. Technically, our fleets are not all in position yet, but that's okay. The Frisidian shards are still on their way over here. They'll get there soon enough. Baronel fragments are ready to push in over here. Saccharine shards are, of course, going to push in up over this way, like so. And in fact, they can just kind of grab all of this territory. Trentite fragments. I actually want them to knock out Bistramar first and then go up into Sasta. Our Juggernaut. Do we want that to go anywhere? I think we'll leave that where it's at for now. We'll tack up over here. We'll tack into Tau Ceti. Gontrite fragments are, of course, going to attack into this direction. Upper Runia shards, cleaning up this whole area. There we go. And our new fleet, they are going to launch an attack over here. Like so. Fantastic. Now, some of that might end up being FTL inhibited. So that's definitely something we'll have to keep in mind. Did I not get the Throndrate shards? I did not. Throndrate shards are, of course, going to immediately attack over here. Okay, let's go.
Station under attack.
Where is this? This is not going to be an issue. In the slightest. And ultimately, this is a very good thing that we're catching some of these small fleets. There we go. Now, this one is also being attacked, but is also completely fine.
Hostile station.
Okay. Well, we are pretty much prepared here.
Hostile station engaged. Hostile
Excellent.
station engaged. Rocking up to enemy fleet.
Okay. So we should start issuing orders to our various armies. You guys need to jump drive over to here. These guys, they're okay doing what they are doing currently. These guys are going to need to come in over here. Eventually. Yeah, this will be taken care of soon enough. And then these guys over here, they're being built. So that's fine. Explosive weapon damage, we'll go ahead and grab minerals from jobs since we're currently very slightly negative on that. And then we will go ahead and grab ourselves shield hit points. Fantastic. And this is actually running quite a lot better, this beta branch. Like, the month ticks aren't nearly as bad as they were on the last patch, and the performance is actually about the same. Like, this is going quite well. We've already gone 2 months.
Hostile station engaged.
I'm okay with this. So these guys over here, they are awaiting this starbase being taken out. That's fine. The 8th Fleet has taken Tau Ceti. And there's quite a lot of things to be done here, so they're going to just go ahead and start bombarding. And I'm actually going to bring in the Juggernaut to bombard over here as well. Okay. Excellent. The Throndrate shards have taken this region, so that's perfect. Next, they're going to attack up over here. Kind of like this. There we go. Coruntine fragments are pretty much ready to go grab Everim. I want to get that out of the way. It's slightly awkward, but then they'll come back. I'm sure they'll be fine. Yep, there's a fleet coming out of Everim, which is exactly what I expected. In fact, we're just going to jump drive straight over here. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at our armies. We have an army over here that is ready to land. We'll land them on Voxus. We'll check the armies there. Yep, that is perfectly fine. Over here, you guys are going to head into Till in just a moment, but we need to take this over first. So let's go ahead and jump in as soon as we can, guys. Lentipaz fragments. Excellent. Coruntine, you're not doing anything. You can head into Everim. Yeah, you're not doing anything because you just finished this off. That's fine. Gontrate, you're not doing anything. You can go grab some of these territories over here. And excellent, we have successfully taken over a location here, Voxus. Plexon is next. It's being colonized. We can't land on that. Do we know how long until it's colonized? Oh, it was just colonized? Hang on. Did that just happen? Yes. Perfect. Mine now. Okay, you should be able to come in at this point. These guys are going to wipe out this station quite quickly. Excellent. These guys are still on their way over. Okay, sounds good. Standard, what is this, 10 front war? I'm sure it's fine. The Lentipaz fragments are good to be moved, and I think our best bet right now is to jump drive them over to a gateway. Excellent. So we are ready to attack over here at Symmetris. There are, I believe, 0 armies here. Yep, that is correct. 595 here, so we're going to have to actually do a tiny amount of fighting here. Oh, this is actually the first month tick that I've noticed on this new patch. Yeah, that was the first time the game stopped responding, actually, on this new patch. Probably because there's just so much going on. But that really wasn't so bad. So, we're actually equal to our admin cap right now. So we technically don't need additional admin cap. So I'm going to grab food from jobs, since we're negative on that right now. Excellent. The Frisidian shards and Lentipaz fragments are not doing anything currently. We can take the Frisidian shards to go hit over in this region. And the Lentipaz fragments, they need to come down, I think, over here. Like so. Excellent. Ah yes, Imdar. Actually, I changed my mind. Lentipaz fragments, I want you guys to come hit over here. Take over Imdar. And the Coruntine fragments, of course, are attacking over here. So that's perfectly fine. These armies are ready to attack over here at Helixon, which should fully occupy this system. Trentite fragments are ready to push up over this way, which is excellent. So, we want to achieve war goals. There's currently 16,483 reasons for them to not accept that. That's kind of hilarious. We haven't noticed any actual, like, reasonably strong fleets, which is great to see. These guys are in position now, and I think they can go ahead and attack Fluxatron. I believe this is going to be reasonably strong over here because we never attacked these in the last war. So this is going to be relatively painful to attack over here, but that's why we have a dedicated army for it. Okay, these guys are just jumping into this system now. They can go ahead and land right here. Excellent. The Operunia shards have successfully pushed through here, and I think I want to take them over here. I changed my mind. I want to take them over here. Okay. Our new guys, they have successfully pushed this area. So, we are going to have them come over this way now. Fantastic. And we are, right off the bat, winning this war, which is different from last time, where we were really building up the war exhaustion. So that's pretty great. Now we are losing a fair number of minerals right now, but we did just get new techs coming in with that month tick, and again, I didn't notice that that was a month tick happening. That's really good. I'm pretty pleased with this beta branch so far. I feel like this is a very good upgrade in terms of late game performance. I'm interested to see how the early game performance is with all this, because the early game will be cruising. And actually, I didn't expect the Baronel fragments to be this weak. They've had heavy losses. And there isn't really a good way to reinforce them. Okay. I'm going to leave them where they're at, then. The Gontrite fragments are going to continue to push through this region over here. And these armies are ready to attack in Voltra.
Hostile fleet rumble.
So we will fully occupy this system at that point. And I noticed that month tick, but it wasn't bad.
Starbase under attack.
And yeah, the Baronel fragments are going to need to jump out to Gerad, and then we'll need to bring in different reinforcements. We'll do that as soon as we have a fleet available.
Enemy planet secure.
Fantastic. So this should be fully occupied by us now, and indeed it is. And in fact, the Frisidian shards are kind of close. We could push the Frisidian shards over this way, and then attack Bax after, and bring our armies over here, and then bring the Frisidian shards up over here, and these guys can jump out to Gerad at that point. The Throndrate shards are ready to push onward, and realistically, I want to jump drive them into Strom. And of course, the Baronel fragments, they're just blockading here, awaiting reinforcements. Saccharine shards can go ahead and push over this way. They're going to be FTL inhibited, but that's okay. There's an L-gate here. They can just make their way around this way. It's perfectly fine. Okay, so we are attacking in several different fronts. So that is great. Their reasons for not achieving war goals is down to 16,100 now. Which is perfect. I mean, this is going to be a relatively lengthy war, because we have a lot of places to occupy. But the fact that... Oh, I didn't change our influence. I meant to bring it back down to 77. How long have we been running since I did that? I want to do influence... I'm going to bring it to 77 right now. So minus, this would be 304? Wait, what? You can't subtract influence? But you can add it. No valid resource. Did I typo it? I don't think I did. Minus 304. Yeah. Okay. I guess you can't subtract influence. That's awkward. Well, noted. So we now fully occupy over here. And these are all fully occupied as well. I think what we need to do is we need to jump drive these guys over to Strom. And that's not how you select Strom. That's how you select Strom. The Throndrate shards would then push out over here, except that they're FTL inhibited. So we're going to have them bombard the FTL inhibiting planet, and then each of these should be pretty easy to take out. Excellent. And we are, of course, attacking over here. We'll take back this region. But yeah, we really do need to reinforce the Baronel fragments. They're the only fleet that's taken substantial losses. And this month tick I'm noticing. But it's only some month ticks now, which is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and grab admin cap here. We lost a colony? Hang on. Where? Where is this? Oh, right here. Yep. I did expect to have some losses over here. We'll just go ahead and swing over here first. Like that. The Operunia shards can go ahead and push through some of these systems over here. Like that. Saccharine shards, they're going to continue to push over here, although... It's not much of a fleet, I suppose, but they can come down over here and clean up this area. That should be fine. Okay. We just lost a scientist leading one of our science ships. Died at the age of, what was that, 289? That's been a while. And you're still assisting research, so that's great. These guys are ready to attack down over this way. Perfect. And this army is ready to begin operations over here. So we'll go ahead and grab here first. 524, that will not be a problem. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to continue this war. I don't think we're going to finish it next episode, but it'll be within the next maybe 10 tops? That's a reasonably strong fleet. I want to fight that. So yeah, it'll be probably within the next 10 tops episodes that we finish this. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.